The email arrived at 2:13 a.m., a time when nothing good ever happens. Subject: you've been selected. No sender name, no signature, just an address and a sentence. Blackwood Hall is ready for you. The key is under the third stone. I should have deleted it. Instead, I drove 3 hours north. Blackwood Hall sat at the edge of a dead lake, its surface flat like black glass. The road ended abruptly at rusted gates, already half open, as if someone expected me. The building itself looked wrong, not abandoned, not lived in, just paused, like a breath being held. I found the third stone beside the steps. The key was warm, as if someone had just placed it there. Inside, the air smelled like wet wood and something metallic. My footsteps echoed too loudly, and the sound seemed to lag behind me, repeating half a second later. The foyer stretched upward into darkness. A chandelier hung crooked, its bulbs intact, but unlit. The door slammed shut behind me. I spun around. No wind, no movement, just silence thick enough to press against my ears. That's when I noticed the photograph on the table. It was me, not a look-alike. Me. Same jacket, same expression. Standing in the foyer, exactly where I was now. Only in the photo, I wasn't alone. A shadow stood behind me, taller, stretched thin, its face blurred like it had moved too fast. I dropped the photo. It landed face up again. A floorboard creaked upstairs. I called out, "Hello?" The house answered with another creak, closer this time. Something moved above me, slow and deliberate. I told myself it was a raccoon, maybe loose rafters, anything normal. But then footsteps crossed the ceiling, stopping directly over my head. And then, they matched mine. I stepped forward. One step echoed above. I stopped. It stopped. I looked up. The ceiling had a water stain shaped like a door. A faint scratching sound began inside the walls, like fingernails dragging through plaster. It traveled around the room, circling me. Then it stopped behind my right shoulder. I didn't turn. Something breathed there, soft, patient, familiar. Then I heard my own voice whisper, "Don't look. It sees you when you look." The chandelier flickered on by itself. The photograph was back on the table. Only now, in the picture, I had turned around. And the shadow was smiling. Upstairs, a door slowly opened, and something that walked exactly like me started coming down. The footsteps stopped halfway down the stairs, because I realized I was still standing at the bottom, and the thing above me had just begun to copy my breathing. I held my breath. The thing on the stairs inhaled sharply, like it was tasting the air I refused to give it. Then it exhaled, slow, controlled, waiting for me to match it. I didn't. The silence stretched until my lungs burned. Finally, I gasped. The sound was echoed instantly from above. The footsteps resumed. I ran. A hallway opened to my left, lined with doors. I slipped inside the first one and slammed it shut. The room looked like a bedroom frozen mid-move. Drawers open, clothes half folded, a suitcase on the bed. The lamp flickered on by itself. A notebook lay open on the desk. My handwriting filled the page. Day 3. It copies more now. I think it needs me to look at it to finish. My hands shook. I flipped the page. Day 5. I tried leaving. The lake was gone. The road loops back to the gate. I don't remember writing this. Another page. Day 7. It speaks in my voice when I sleep. I hear conversations through the walls. It's learning things I haven't said yet. A slow knock came from inside the closet. I froze. 3 taps. Pause. 3 taps. The same rhythm I use when I'm nervous. The closet door handle turned slightly, then stopped. I backed toward the desk. The mirror above it caught my reflection. Pale, sweating, terrified. Then my reflection blinked. I hadn't. It tilted its head, studying me. The closet door opened an inch. Something inside whispered, perfectly in my voice, "You're late. I've been waiting." The reflection smiled. I stumbled backward and hit the wall. My shoulder brushed something soft. I turned. Another photograph pinned there. It showed me inside this room. Only the mirror in the photo didn't show my reflection. It showed the closet interior. Empty. Behind me, the closet door creaked wider. I bolted for the hallway. The house had changed. The foyer was gone. The hallway stretched longer, bending slightly, like the floor sagged. Doors lined both sides, but now each one had a number carved into it. They weren't sequential. Door 0 was slightly open. Inside, I saw the foyer again, but empty. No photograph, no chandelier, just the front door, wide open. Freedom. I rushed toward it. Halfway there, I heard footsteps behind me. They weren't copying me anymore. They were ahead of me. I stopped. Through the open front door, I saw someone standing outside. Me. He looked calm, relieved. He waved me forward. Then he mouthed silently, "Don't come out." It followed me first. The door began to close. Behind me, my own voice whispered, "Too late. It already knows which one you are." The door slammed shut, and every numbered door in the hallway opened at once, revealing hundreds of rooms, each containing a different version of me, all turning to look in my direction. Every version of me stepped into the hallway. Some were older, some injured. One had blood on his hands. Another looked calm, almost bored. They didn't move toward me. They just watched, as if waiting for instructions. Then they all spoke at once. "Which one are you?" The sound overlapped, slightly out of sync like a broken chorus. My ears rang. I backed away until I hit the wall. The floor vibrated faintly, like something large moving beneath the house. One of them stepped forward, the calm one. "You're new," he said. "That's good. It likes new ones." "What is this?" I asked. He shrugged. "Selection. It chooses the best copy. The rest stay." Another version laughed nervously. "Or disappear." A door at the far end of the hallway opened by itself. Beyond it was the lake, the road, my car. Freedom again. Every version of me turned toward it. The calm one whispered, "Only one gets to leave." They all started walking. So did I. The hallway stretched longer the closer we got, but we kept moving. The floor felt softer now, like walking on damp wood. A faint heartbeat pulsed through the walls. One version began to run. Instantly, the lights flickered, and he vanished mid-step. Not fallen, not gone behind a corner, just erased. The space he occupied folded inward like a blink. Everyone slowed. We reached the doorway together. The outside air smelled real, cold, alive. My car keys were in the ignition. I could see them. The calm one turned to me. "It watches from reflections. Don't look back." Too late. The lake reflected us. Only one reflection moved differently. Mine. It didn't match my stance. It stood straighter, calmer. It stepped forward before I did. The calm version saw it. His expression fell. "Oh, it chose you." The reflection smiled. The doorway narrowed. The others froze, unable to move. I stepped through. The moment my foot touched gravel, I felt something detach, like a shadow peeling away. I turned instinctively. Inside the doorway, the calm version of me slammed against invisible glass, screaming silently. The others blurred, fading like fog. The reflection stepped out behind me. But it wasn't a reflection anymore. It looked at me kindly. "Thank you," it said in my voice. My body felt heavy, slow, distant. It walked to my car, sat inside, and started the engine. I tried to move. I couldn't. I realized I was still inside the doorway, watching. The house door closed. The engine faded. And I understood. I wasn't the one that got to leave. I was the one left behind to send the next email. Final. At 2:13 a.m., a computer flickered on inside Blackwood Hall, and my fingers began typing a message to someone whose name I didn't recognize, but whose footsteps I could already hear approaching the gate.